everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name is Mike and today we are reviewing the bus station, one of the latest 2017 city sets.
And here is the completed bus station. The set looks really good. I'm not sure about the price yet, but we'll go through that in a second. The bus itself is an excellent look, has this nice combination of yellow and green. I think I have not seen that in a city set for a while now, so I do welcome such addition. A lot of stickers, maybe not a lot, but a few stickers that give away that this is definitely a city bus. The interior is not as detailed. I'm gonna show you in a second what's going on in there. We have a bunch of minifigs, 6 of them, including the very good mold for the wheelchair. And also the set gives you a doggy and the newsstand, that is this part here. Not very complicated, honestly, with some trash bin and some newsstands. And also we get, well, the bus station. Well, this simple build is called the bus station, but this is nothing really more than a bus stop, to be perfectly honest with you. Maybe the size of the bus stop we got in the city square set, that was the tram stop back there, but this is not that much bigger. There's a rack for the bikes in the back, but let's check out the actual bus in more detail, including the interior. As I said, the line of the vehicle looks excellent. The color combination again is great. There is even this gray stripe at the very top of the roof, so I do like the looks of it. The tinted windows also work great. Well, there is even a brick square 242 destination via city center. That is a nice addition. Lego is going also environmentally friendly, so we have electric hybrid with the set number as the license plate with CK, probably billing initials for the set's designer. Overall, a lot of stickers on this side as well. The doors look excellent for the access to the wheelchair people, and also strollers for children. Wheels fairly common with those gray finish, and the bike rack at the back is actually one of the main features I wanted to show you first. It is working great. The bikes are somewhat wobbly on this side, so don't really rattle the set because they will fall off. The only thing here is that to put 2 of them at the same time you have to get the other one upside down, because otherwise those bars will just hit each other and you won't be able to fit the bikes on those 2 snap connectors right here. So that is a very welcome addition outside as a first play feature, but let's check out how it actually does look inside. And here is the first disappointment with this set, because as you can see there is no easy way to access the interior by taking the roof off. No tiles, no jumpers to make those huge plates at the top come off easily. That is a fair disappointment, I have to say, because the interior is somewhat okay. I mean, we do have a number of spaces for our minifigs. There is the wheelchair space right here in the very central section of the entire bus. You can see it fits pretty much right here. I'm gonna show you the ramp in a second, but that's the space for the wheelchair. And otherwise, nothing much is going on. We have a number of simple pieces, not even seats for the minifigs. That is also somewhat of a surprise that we don't have seats, only there is a driver seat, but everything else are just the back seats for the minifigures' backs. Well, I'm gonna try to assemble it back again to show you the rest of it, but well, I'm not sure why Lego went this route to not include any form of easy to access roof. Alright, I think I assembled it back again. Still quite a challenge to do it every so and then to put the minifigs inside. But anyhow, let's check out the doors. We have double-sided doors for the access for the mine compartment. There is also the driver door right here. And the box may even suggest that you have some sort of a ramp for the wheelchair to get in. You have, but it's not connected to the bus. There is nothing here, just simple bricks. The ramp is actually part of the bus stop, and the ramp is right here, so just slide it in. And even though it's too low, I mean, it should like be easy access to the wheelchairs, right? But like the studs are not matching up, so well, there is no easy way for the to push the wheelchair inside actually, which is another disappointment. I'm not sure why they designed it that way. They could have made it much more smooth transition for the wheelchair to get in there, but apparently it's not, and there is even no retractable ramp that I think could have been added to the set, just using some, you know, clever building here and there. Well, that's it. That's the access to the interior, which is not very well designed. Not much else to say about this bus. It's a fairly simple build with somewhat of a lack of features, I have to say. Well, this lack of features is actually the most disappointing part about this set. There is, of course, the red mug at the driver's dashboard. That is a fairly common addition to any vehicle that has a side steering wheel like this guy. They just keep adding those caps to just, well, wait for them to spill on the driver's lap. I hope it won't happen, but well, here is the bus, and let's move on to the accessories of the set. Part is our bus station. Well, that's most likely a bus stand, as I mentioned before. Nothing much going on here. We have some stickers for posters. There is the bus stop sign, a small recyclable bin for recyclables, of course. There's the schedule for the bus, also a sticker. This not very good working ramp for the wheelchair, and a classic one piece for the rack for the bikes. Well, if that is a bus station, I'm not sure what a bus stop would look like. We had, as I said, we had the City Square tram stop, and I think this thing was even more detailed than this. So I'm not sure what LEGO was thinking here. I was just wish it was slightly more detailed perhaps. The next piece of accessory is our newsstand. It is somewhat more detailed than the bus station slash bus stop. We do have 3 prints for the LEGO newspapers. That is always a nice print to have. There is also a lamppost, fairly common build for the city lamppost. And well, a number of stickers, good color combination with this lime green. There is the trash bin with, we get a piece of apple and a piece of, what is this inside? I'm not really sure. Probably something like second apple. It's in the bin, I guess. We do have some sort of sodas in the back, and well, nothing else than that. So you see, I am not really sure because this set is retailing for $50 or $60, and I'm just not sure how to justify the price having such simple builds in a, well, good set overall, but maybe not for the price. But enough blabbering about the pricing of the set or what we get with it. Let's move to the minifigs. We get 6 of them, plus the dog, of course. The first one here is the bus driver, fairly common print for the city public transportation services worker. Well, I like him still. The print is great for the tie and for his buttons on the coat. Well, fairly common headpiece. I think we saw this guy in the Island Adventures set as a, you know, stranded survivor on the island. And he comes with a fairly common hairpiece. A good minifig, but nothing really special. Our next minifig is the senior passenger. He comes with a suitcase, a fairly common legs type, and a nice print for the torso. This sweater is quite common, but I do like this one. He comes also with a head for this typical senior citizen in a Lego form, and also a grey hair. Here we have our gal on a wheelchair. I like the wheelchair piece. It is always a good mold for this device, and also we get a nice print for the torso. This jacket is looking really good with those red arms. The number 8 on the back is also adding some value. Number 8, you know. Plus we have the legs in fairly common, well, maybe not as common color, but still quite often visible in Lego sets. And also she comes with typical face expression and her typical gal hair with a ponytail. Next up we have the child with her trusty dog. I like the dog mold always and forever. I think this is one of the coolest ones we get in a Lego form. She comes with a fairly common piece of hair. Nice print for her torso. I like this star with silver kind of reflective paint at the top. And also there is a print for the cell phone that is also not very common, so I'm glad they added this to this minifig. Here is our bike driver. We do get 2 bikes with the set, so he has to be included. A nice print for the torso. I think that is maybe even a new one, or at least not very common print with this blue hoodie. and a green shirt underneath. He comes with a helmet and a fairly common city face expression. And the last minifig is our last female passenger for the bus. She comes with a good print for the torso. I like the hoodie combination of white and green. Nice print for the face. I'm not sure if this is fairly common. I think it's not. Good print for the hair, or mold for the hair. That is the one that has a hole on the top, so you can probably put some sort of a bow tie on the top. And there's also a piece for a nickel that is fairly uncommon or even a new silver piece with a print of number 5 and some coin detailing at the very top. Here is the entire set once again. I am still not sure about the price. The looks are great here. The bus looks great, but the functioning of it, not so much. I mean, the roof doesn't come off. There is no easy access for the wheelchair to the bus as we would expect from the box. Well, for this price we could get another or many other sets that are fairly better. I'm just keeping the idea that city sets may be overpriced. For 337 pieces right now in this one, I would still wait for a discount, not jump the boat and just get the set immediately. I'm pretty sure you can wait it off. And if you are adding buses to Lego City, then this is very well worth it, but not for this quite a steep price.
Alright, and that is it for the bus station review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And my name is Mike, and I'll see you again on BrickVault.